All right, good morning, folks. Welcome to the stream. We're live here in Penticton, BC, between the Mission Stars and your Kelowna Rockets. Starting lineups today. We got Walt Dog in net today. On lines as of right now, Owen Scott, Charlie Mooring, Logan Day, Davin Simister, Matthew Nugent, Lucas Terrian, Braden Douglas, Weston Meekins, Nick McAllister, and Malcolm Hughes is a swing guy. On defense, pairings are Jake Konings, Chase Coverley. On defense, Cole Pendre, Cecilia Smith, as well as Max Fogarty and Declan Gold-Blond. And once again, starting in net today is Walt Dog Poitras. Let's go ahead and meet our team one last time before they take the ice here.
Charlie Mooring, number 17, center.
Davin Simister, 21, left wing.
Logan Day, number 16, right winger.
Wes Meekins, number 9, center.
Braden Douglas, number 11, left wing.
Lucas Terrian, number 12, right wing.
Owen Scott, number 2, center.
Nicholas McAllister, number 10, left wing.
Nash Riddell, number 14, right wing.
Blake Douglas, number 15, center.
Malcolm Hughes, number 4, right wing. Matthew Nugent, number 7, right wing.
Chase Coverley, number 5, defense.
Cole Pendre, number 19, defense.
Jacob Konings, number 6, defense.
Cecilia Smith, number 18, defense.
Declan Gould-Blond, number 20, defense. Max Fogarty, number 8, defense.
Wilton Poitras, number 1, goaltender.
Alex McCarty, goalie, 31.
All right, folks, that's your team. Once again, I want to thank our fan of the month, Brandy Bobandy Murray. She's been active on the chat. She's been cheering on the team. Thanks for supporting us, Brandy Bobandy Murray. So you too, if you can comment in the comment section, you too could become fan of the month. So once again, thanks Brandy Bobandy Murray for cheering on the Rockets. We do appreciate it. And your grandson Walter too, who's also going to grow up to be a Flames fan just like you. Warm-ups are taking place right now. Rockets hit the ice here. Going against the Mission Stars team. Both teams are 1-0. Last night, the Stars beat the team from Coeur d'Alene, the Coeur d'Alene Wings. Last night, Kelowna played Kamloops and beat them in an 8-6 wild one. Normally, you don't see that many shots or that many goals in a game. 14 goals to be exact. And over 100 shots, I believe. It might have been exactly 100. Or close to it. There are lively boards here in Penticton at the old barn. A lot of players here are not used to it. It's very cold here again. Should have brought my toque, didn't bring it. You got my gloves. I'd like to welcome all 2 of you so far that have joined the stream first thing this morning. And I believe two-time Coach of the Year, Ringette Coach of the Year, Terry Terrian's watching from the gym. Have a good workout, Terry. I know you're working hard, trying to get in shape, trying to beat your brother. .230 left in warm-up here. Should be no issues with the stream today. We fixed our our hotspot issue. So we're back. Our scorekeeper, Jeff McCoggin's arrived right here with his Winnipeg Jets flag. or blanket. Jeff, you missed your favorite segment, the Fan of the Month with Brandy Bobandy a little earlier.
Oh yeah. Well,
Don't worry,
this is
we'll give her another shout out at the end of the first. Once again, you too can be Fan of the Month. If you post lots of comments in the comment section cheering on the Rockets, you too can make Fan of the Month segment. And you know, if we get lots of comments, it might be Fan of the Week. So keep the comments coming. I'm by myself today. I've heard a rumor that Mr. Dan Fogarty might be joining me this afternoon, which would be great, because I miss you, Dan. The broadcasts are not the same without you. I know the viewers definitely miss having Dan on the broadcast. There's the referees. Just met with the coaches. Once again, a quick update on the hit last night on Cecilia Smith. Wyatt Corley was suspended for 2 games today due to that late, nasty hit. But if you do watch the replay, they actually got the wrong guy. Well, it was a combo hit. Corley directed her, and there's number 23 there that I think it was, forget that kid's name. Hilton or something like that, finished her off. But needless to say, it helped the Rockets win the game yesterday. Cecilia's all right. He's backing at her. And I believe she's ready to score another goal today, so. Her mom said she needs to do more slap shots, but like I said yesterday, when you got a wrist shot like that, you don't need to worry about slap shots all the time. All right, we'll get the zoom right. There's the team from Mission. They're known as the Stars. Rockets ready to go. Me, I'm almost ready to go. Get my last glove on here. Freezing cold. So once again, starting lineup here today is going to be Mooring, Day, and Scott, with Coverly and Konings on defense. In Mission, they're going to have Ponte, Lidler, Lawless, Turcotte, and Ewert. Scrambled puck picked up by Turcotte. Puck cleared up the boards. Just past Mooring. Pushed aside by the goalie. That's Shushak. Puck goes back to the line. Coverly keeps it in. Puck down low. Put on net by Mooring. Scott behind the net. Tries to make a move. Puck goes to the corner. Back to the point, Coverly can handle it, puck comes out. Banks off the boards in. Lawless goes over to Turcotte. Turcotte makes it to Ponte. Pontes goes back to the blue line, picked off. Logan Day looking for Mooring, picked up by Bray. Bray just fires it down. That should be icing. No, it's waved off. Puck on the boards, Mooring. Can't get it out. Lalonde's there, he chips it out. Bray picks it up. Stolen by Meekins. Layton. Crosses the line. Shot saved by Poitras. Lalonde with the big hit. Meekins pushes Sunder into the boards. McAllister's there. Puck to the point. Bray keeps it in. Down to Sunder. Puck out front. We're going to have a delayed penalty coming up here. Puck cleared to the line. Puck comes out, Bray. Back to Mallow. Bray turns it over. Douglas gets it. Rockets touch a puck, and it looks like we got a head contact penalty going to Meekins. There he is right there. He's going to the penalty box. He's going to feel shame. Weston Meekins. So with that, it brings us to a Fogues Audio penalty kill. Begon event coming up. You need some lighting equipment, staging equipment, sound equipment. You need a band. Contact Dan Fogarty. He'll hook you up. Sinister on the draw. Pushed it forward, gets it out. Puck is cleared. Tarian gives chase. Ewert goes cross ice to Layton. Layton regroups. Drops it back to Ewert. Ewert left the puck behind, now picks it up. Goes wide, stops, doesn't like what he sees. Forced to regroup. Tarian forces him wide. Sinister. Puck goes up to Lawless. Puck lost. Picked up by Weircott. Weircott in the corner. Battling Smith. Weircott down to Lawless. Lawless. That goes right to Layton. Layton to Lawless. Lawless to Layton. Layton in the corner. Smith battles. Smith tries to clear. Weircott's there. Puck goes over to Layton. Layton to Weircott to Lawless. Shot saved by Poitras. Covers up with 17:25 left first period. 53 seconds left in the penalty. 1-0 are the shots. McAllister and Douglas go out there to kill it with Konings and Coverley. Konings clears it out past the reach of Layton. Down the ice it goes. Shotting over to Layton. Layton pressured by Douglas, still has it. Cuts up the middle. Layton drops it for Weircott. Shot saved by Poitras. Puck goes to the corner. Back to the line, shotting. Down to Weircott. Weircott to Lawless. Lawless to Layton. Shot towards the net. Block. Rebound. Net comes off. Pontes and Weircott had a great opportunity there. Poitras was sharp. The defense was good. Hope everybody's got a Bailey's and coffee here on a nice Saturday. It's winter now. There is snow. It's cold. It's colder in the arena than outside. Puck down low. That was Mallow. Loses it. Douglas has it. Douglas crosses the line. Leaves it for McAllister. Shot saved by Shushak. Douglas again shoots wide of Shushak. Picked up by Shotting. Shotting goes wide, pressured by Douglas. Puck taken off by Day. Puck goes back to the lawn. Lawn moves it up right to the line. Roberts tries to clear it. Lalonde to Day. Day crosses the line. Throws it towards the net. Picked up by Mallow. Mallow right up to Bell. Scott is there. Seals it. Pontes takes it from him. Puck cleared down the ice by Mallow. No icing. Bell is there. Pontes. Smith is there. So is Day. Puck in the feet, picked up by Lawless. Lawless, cross ice, looking for Ewert. Ewert couldn't do anything with it. Back in the corner. Pontes takes out Day. Puck is cleared out. All the way to the line to Ewert. Ewert fans on it, picked up by Scott. Scott takes a shot, saved by Shushak. Puck cleared to the line. Pendre keeps it in, shot on net. Shushak kicks it aside. Puck cleared down the ice by Armour. Just to the right of Poitras, no icing. Armour's there. So is Pendrake. Armour throws it out to Sunder. Puck is cleared down. Simister gives chase. Up against Shotting. Linder can't clear. Terrian's there. Terrian bumps his player. That's Turcotte. He clears it down the ice. And that will be icing this time. Face-off will be to the left of Shushack. Shots 4-3 for Mission. Nugent on the draw. Wins it right back to Koning. Shot. Glove save by Shushack. Puck sitting there. Rebound. Simister pokes at it. Right back to Shushack. He covers up. 14-15 remaining. First period. Nugent on the draw. Wallace came on late, so Connor's coming back on. Late change. Layton kicked out. Weir caught now on the draw against Nugent. Nugent wins it back, right to Coverley. Puck comes out. Puck goes to Terrian, to Nugent, to Simister. Simister dumps it in. Terrian's there. Plays it down low. Terrian gets knocked down into the boards. Puck out front, shot by Layton. Net comes off. Physical game here this morning. You like to see it. Once again, I got to get this out of the way. YouTube, we don't own the rights to any music being played. The people at the rink may or may not own the rights. So if you do want to find out if they have the rights, contact Memorial Arena. Face off to left to Poitras. We got some coincidental penalties to Meekins and Connor. We got Day lined up against Mallow. Face off won by Day to the corner. Fogarty tries to clear it. Day bumps his player. Roberts get bumped by Day. Back to Armour at the line. Right to Mallow. Down to Roberts. To Armour. Armour couldn't get the shot off. Puck comes out. Bray goes back for it. Bray off the boards. Puck picked off by Day. Day tries to get it to Douglas. Puck's cleared off the glass. Down the ice it goes. Fogarty goes back for it. Fogarty looking for Douglas. No icing. Day gets bumped. Douglas is there. McAllister tries to get it out front. Hits the side of the net. Picked up by Bray. Bray to Weircott. Back to Bray. Bray dumps it in. Wide of the net. Lalonde is there. Off the boards. Right to McAllister. McAllister. Over to Fogarty. Fogarty to Day. Day kicks it in. Goes for a change. Picked up by Bell. Or Ewert, I should say. Simister. Turns it over. Lawless is there. Simister battles him. Puck crosses the line. Smith is there. Chips it. Pontes at the line. Throws it towards the net. Pendrake looking for Simister. Puck gets out. Ewert is there. Pressured by Mooring. Hughes is joining the play. Puck goes cross ice for Linder. Can't handle it. Smith is there. Smith picks it up. Smith up to Simister. Simister cross ice to Hughes. Hughes to Mooring. Mooring shot. Saved by Shushack. Pontes to Ewert. Ewert looking for Turcotte in the corner. Smith jumps down. Puck gets the litter. Litter gets eliminated by Mooring. And it looks like there's a penalty here. Probably for boarding. 2 minutes for boarding. Charlie Mooring. Which means they're going to a Fogues audio penalty kill. If you got an event coming up, need some lighting, staging, sound equipment, you need a band, contact Jan Fogarty, Fogues Audio. He'll be there to hook you up. Face-off will be to the left of Poitras. Face-off won by Mission. Puck gets dumped in deep. Konings is there, tries to clear, picked up by Pontes. Pontes looking for Leighton. Puck poked away by Meekins. Meekins pressured by Pontes, tries to get a shot off. Can't. Pontes picks it up. Goes right up to Leighton. Leighton crosses the line. Budden hooks. Zip back to Shotting. Shotting shot saved by Poitras, covered up. 11-11 left in the first period. 1:20 left in penalty. Face off to the right of Poitras. Leighton wins the draw. To Ewert, Leighton. To Lawless. Lawless. Cross ice block by Nugent. Down the ice it goes. Terrian steals. Pokes it back to the corner. Fogarty's there to interrupt the play. Leighton has it, drops it. Looking for Pontes, couldn't. Leighton still has it. Cross ice. Shot. Backdoor pass actually to Lawless, couldn't bury it. Lawless leaves it for Pontes. To Leighton. Out past Ewert. Puck is cleared. Pontes. Lose it. Back to Ewert. Ewert over to Lawless. Lawless looking for Leighton. Puck cleared. Scott almost a breakaway. Nice bounce to Scott. Shot saved by Shushak. Shushak plays it. Puck out to the line. Pendre jumps down. Comes in, onside, puts it in the corner. 14 seconds left in the penalty. Ewert picks it up, avoids the hit from Scott. Ewert looking for Pontes. Pontes just dumps it in. Puck's behind the net. Pendray's there, gets bumped by Leighton. Puck cleared up, Scott chips at it, down the ice it goes. Mooring gives chase, but it will be icing. 9:35 remaining. First period, 0-0 is the score. Face-off will be to the left of Poitras. Kevin Day watching from the YVR airport. Thanks for watching, Kev. Glad you're enjoying. Puck thrown on net, saved by Poitras. Net comes off. Mallow on the draw. Up against Meekins. Konings bumps it over to Coverley, but he couldn't get there in time, but McAllister jumps down, Bell bumps him. Puck kept in by Bray. McAllister with some speed, gets around his check. He gets hit by Bray into the boards. Meekins. Puck cleared by Bell to the corner. Shotting's there. Douglas gets knocked down. Puck down the ice it goes. Looks like it will be icing as Coverley and Bell gave chase. Face-off's going to be to the left of Shushak. Well, there's a break here. I got to get a sip of coffee. It is cold. Face-off won by the Rockets, picked up by Mission. Weircott takes a shot wide of the net. McAllister. Cross ice, looking for Fogarty. Fogarty to Douglas. Douglas tips it in. Ewert goes back for it. Bumped by Douglas. Ewert still has it. Buck's cleared the line, kept in by Fogarty. McAllister tries to make a move. Ewert is there. Ewert goes to Armour. Armour up to Weircott. Weircott up the middle here to Layton. Fogarty around. Simister chips it, hits the linesman. Weircott dumps it in. Poitras plays it. Smith couldn't handle it. Poitras wisely covers up here. 8 minutes left to play. Well, we got Kev's comment on there, tuning in from YV Airport. We got Ty Counings tuning in from Williams Lake. Glad you guys could all make it this morning. Nugent wins the draw. Henry. Puck gets cleared. Pass the defenseman. Simister chasing shotting. Shotting gets there first. He clears it up. Puck to neutral zone. Smith grabs it. Looks to regroup. Button hooks. Gets it to Hughes. Battle on the boards. Nugent loses it. Lawless gets it. Nugent drops Lawless. Lawless dumped it in. Pendre gets bumped by Litter. Pendre around. Simister has it. Looks far side right for Hughes. Hughes just dumps it in. Puck is cleared. Weird bounce. Almost too many men. Wisely left by Day. Lawless picks it up and offside at the line. I almost missed that one, but we recovered in time. Mallow on the draw. Face-off one, back to Konings. Konings to Coverley. Coverley tries to get it in. It does go in, not deep. Battle at the blue line. Day pokes it in deep. Goes right to Bray. Mooring's there. Mooring. Back to Scott. Scott to Konings. Shot just wide of the net on the deflection. Coverley jumps down, gets bumped. In the corner, Mooring. To Day. Day couldn't handle it. It was stolen. Break here for the Stars. Roberts dances, loses the puck, goes right to Day. Now to Mooring, Scott to Mooring. Mooring shoots, the puck's deflected by the back pressure from Bray. Puck cleared to the corner, Bell. Tried to get it out, stolen by Scott, shot by Lalonde, saved by Shushak. 6:10 remaining first period. A little bit of pressure by the Rockets. So far this game has been mostly mission, so it's good to see. Meakin's on the draw. Puck goes back, stolen by Weircott, bumped by Fogarty. 2-on-1 happening here. Wide turn by Layton, but Roberts scores. There's that Bell. We'll find out in a second. There's Weircott with the shot, actually. Fooled. Poitras, top corner. In this rink, for those that aren't aware, the offensive zone is actually compressed offensive zone. This is a smaller rink, so the space that you'd normally have on a bigger rink is just not there. So Rockets look to regroup here. Face-off won by Mission. Turcotte goes up the boards. Battle on the boards. Terrian bumps Weircott. Puck gets dumped in. Turcotte goes back. Terrian gives chase. Turcotte gets there. Terrian falls. Turcotte moves it up. Hit Weircott. Turcotte goes back. Pressured by Terrian. Nugent's in there. Hughes. Layton touches it. Looks like Terrian's going to get a penalty for boarding. Puck goes off of Weircott. Past Coverley 2-on-1. Pendre knocks the puck away on the pass. Puck is touched up by Sunder. Puck is cleared now. Terrian interference call. I know the coach isn't allowed to criticize the refs, but the refs are forgetting that there is two teams playing right now, which is fine. We just have to overcome the refs as well. Another Fogues audio penalty kill, third or fourth of the game there. You have an event coming up. You need some music, sound, lighting, stage equipment, bands. Call Dan Fogarty, Fogues Audio. Puck won by Mission, shot from Shotting. Bray, or Layton, puts it wide, right over to Pontes. Pontes goes down deep for Layton, or Weircott. Weircott comes out, shoots over the net. Layton. Pushing and shoving, looks like Kelowna is getting the only penalty here, which is a little surprising. We'll see if it's 2 or 10. Looks like a 2 for unsportsmanlike. Coverley would like some information here. I don't disagree. They're pushing and shoving after him. Once again, we're going to Fogues audio penalty kill. If you got an event coming up, need some sound, lighting, staging, you're going to call Dan Fogarty, Fogues Audio, and he will hook you up. Great stuff, great deal. Great guy. And we missed him on the camera today. Apparently our stream dropped off for a minute. I mean, it does look like it came back. Not sure why, but that's just the way technology works sometimes. And he's getting a 10-minute misconduct as well. It's going to be a cold one in there. Puck is cleared. Out to the neutral zone, Ewert. Fumbles, Day walks in, shot, what a save by Shushak. Layton tries to clear, Mooring's there. Mooring walks in, takes a shot, deflected just wide of Shushak. Puck comes out front on the nice live boards. Rockets weren't prepared for it. Layton picks it up, goes wide. Weircott up to Shotting. Save, rebound, Lawless scores. 3-0 Mission. 2 power play goals. Rockets got to stay out of the box. Been saying that the whole time, but ultimately not getting any help from the refs here. Face-off center, Nugent, Terrian, Simister. Shotting off the boards looking for Roberts, picked off by Connings, right to Simister. He gets a bump from Shotting, puck goes in deep, Terrian gives chase. Puck ends up in the corner, Nugent goes, takes it away from Bray. Tarian gets hit by Shotting. Simister, back to the point. Konings, shoot, save, rebound. Nugent bumps his player. Puck in the corner, goes around. Koning steps down. Roberts is there. Back to the point. Lalonde regroups, looking for Tarian, hits his skate. Bell gets bumped by Lalonde. Puck goes right to Simister. Simister and Shotting collide. Bray tries to clear. Tarian throws out front. Roberts clears off the glass. Knocked down by Simister, and it is a trip. Easy call. As much as you hate to see it, the ref doesn't want to call that, but he's got to. That was a trip. Back to a Fogues Audio penalty kill. You need some sound equipment, lighting, staging, contact Dan Fogarty, Fogues Audio. If you want to book the hip replacements, call him as well. Puck cleared out by McAllister. Ewert behind his net. He's been on the ice lots because they've been on the power play lots. Puck to Pontes. Puck knocked off her stick. Puck down low, Ewert. Over to Pontes. Pontes, right to Layton. Layton to Weircott. Weircott to Lawless. Shot saved by Poitras. Puck is cleared. Lawless has it. Lawless button hooks back, pressured by Cubberly. Up the boards, picked off by McAllister. Down the ice past Ewert it goes. Shushak plays it. All the way up to Weircott. Stolen by Smith. She plays it down. Layton. Getting pressured by Scott. Back to Ewert. Ewert has it. Button hooks. Pressured by Scott again. Ewert cleared up. Smith just fires it back in. Rockets offside. Scott tags up. Pressures Lawless. Lawless leaves it for Pontes. Pontes stolen, but she forces the puck forward, but Douglas was there to fire it down. 41 seconds left, a penalty to Simister. Ewert behind his net. Up the boards, looking for Layton. Weircott over to Pontes. Pontes goes wide, throws it to the front. Layton to Lawless. Lawless cuts off the boards, goes into Pontes. Pontes looks out front. Puck cleared by the Rockets. Scott interfered with, no call. Puck cleared down though. 4 seconds left. Poitras plays it. Whistle went. Could be icing. Ref's talking here, 30 seconds left. Not sure why the whistle went, but face-off will be at center. Miss whistle. Shouldn't have called icing, but he did. Face-off at center. Day loses the puck, picked up by Bell. Bell falls. Surprised he didn't call penalty on Kelowna even though they weren't around. Behind the net, Roberts loses it. Mooring has it. Gives it to Day. Linesman falls. Simister shot. Stick saved by Shushak. 7.5 left. Face off should be to his right. Face off to the right, Shushak. Rockets try to go forward. Player just falls on the puck. Rockets look to regroup here, end of 1. This is the perfect time, so we're...
What's that penalty? Why is he still in the box?
Because you got a 10-minute misconduct.
For what?
Yapping at the ref.
Oh, that's what it was. That's
Yeah.
what this is. We were looking it up. We couldn't find it.
That's right. Then he got an extra 2 for this. That's the extra 2. So he got an original unsportsmanlike penalty, then he chirped the ref the whole way, and he got an extra 10.
So is it out for 12 minutes?
Yeah. All right, so that gives us a break here. So it's time for our favorite segment, which is the Fan of the Month segment. Once again, we want to thank Brandy Bobandy Murray for cheering. We want to thank you for your support, Bobandy. Glad you're Fan of the Month. Once again, and your grandson, Walter. I mean, I should get AI to make you look a little younger because you do look super old with your grandson right there. So 3-0 for Mission after 1. Not only do the Rockets got to battle the Stars, which are a really good team, they also got to battle the refs. Shots are 13-12 for the Rockets. I do apologize if the stream keeps dropping in and out. I don't know why it's doing that. I can't control it. And I can't adjust while I'm doing the camera work, so hopefully it stays live for you. I'll check the stream after. I can upload the full live broadcast after. If you miss anything, Weircott gets laid down by Coverley. Behind the net, Konings looks to play it. Kept in by Armour, but kicked off by the Rockets. Konings looking for Therrien. Puck cleared out, Coverley jumps up. Puck in the feet of Konings. Over to Layton. Konings lays out Weircott. Bray shot from the point just wide of the net. Therrien's there, bumps Bray. Back to the line. Konings chips it off the boards to Therrien. Therrien dumps it in. Bray gets it to the line. Litter gets it out. Right to Layton, 2-on-1. Layton shot high over the net. Layton down low, looks out front to Litter. Puck cleared. Puck fired down by Hughes. Icing is the call. He wanted to change. Face-off will be to the left of Poitras. Meekins on the draw up against Lawless. Lawless tries to go forward, picked up by Douglas. Douglas just dumps it in. Nice bounce off the boards. Douglas is there, bumps his player into the boards. Meekins back to, tries to get to Pendre. Pontes intercepts. Pontes with some speed. She is quick. Pontes again, still has it in the corner. Bumped by Meekins. Douglas tries to clear, kept in by Turcotte. Goes around the net. Lalonde chips it. Picked up by Lawless, looking for Litter. Douglas just chips it out. Turcotte off the boards. Meekins deflects it. Knocks down his player, Turcotte. Puck gets chipped off the glass and out. Lalonde overskates it. Turns it over to Lawless. Lawless shoots, saved by Poitras. Puck cleared to the line. Turcotte keeps it in. Puck's in the corner. Goes around. Roberts back to the line. Shot deflected. Pendre just fires it down. Seen enough. And face-off will be back in the Rocket zone to the left of Poitras again. The amount of puck possession that Mission has, I'm going to know their names pretty well here by the end of the game. Mallow. Wins the draw for Shotting. Shotting goes down low. Coverley's there, looking for Mooring. Bray steps down. Bray keeps it in. Nice bounce off the boards. Coverly gets it back. Looking for Scott. Scott couldn't get around his player Shotting. Shotting does get hit. Puck comes out. Shotting again. Back to Mallow. Bell can handle it. Morin gets it, just fires it in. Shotting. Off the boards. Out to the neutral zone. Pendray. To Lalonde. Lalonde up to Moring. Bray intercepts, fires it down the ice. Should be icing. No icing. Puck goes up to Moring. Couldn't handle it. Pendray to Scott. Scott has it in his feet. Has to regroup. Scott looking for a pass. High lobber. Just past everybody. Bray could have had it, so no icing. Bray picks it up. Over in the corner. Kept in by Pendray. Back in the corner, Shotting. Off the boards. Simister pokes at it, steals. Cuts in, throws it to Moring. Backhand, oh, just wide of the net. Puck is cleared out. Weird caught. Can't skate onto it. Lalonde clears it back. Pendray's there. Pendray to Simister. Simister over to Moring. Moring takes a shot just wide of the net. Pendray keeps it in, gets it to Simister. Simister mishandles it in his feet. Back to Pendray. Shot towards the net. It goes wide. Koning steps down. Puck is kept in. Simister and Shotting collide again. Simister throws it to Moring. Day is in there. Day steals. Day shakes off the check of Bray, gets it down to Moring. Moring looking for Simister, put it in the pants of Shotting. Shotting gets it, clears it to Leighton, or Weircott. Konings falls, Weircott steals, then he mishandles it. Coverly recovers, gets it out. Poked away by Nugent. Back to Ewert. Cleared, Konings dumps it in. Armour picks it up. Up to Connor. To Leighton. Leighton to Weircott scores. 2-on-1, another goal. 4-0 mission. We saw it back at center here. .58 left in the second period. It's time for a TSN turning point. Rockets need a power play here, get on the board, or they can just get a 5-on-5 goal, which would be good. Back to Lalonde. Lalonde up to McAllister. Meekins and Douglas 2-on-1. Meekins has the back pressure, Lawless. Puck was kept in by McAllister. Lalonde is there, gets it to Meekins. Meekins collides with Lawless. We do have a head contact penalty finally coming up. Douglas gets it, he just chips it in. Mission touches the puck, which means we're going to a BC Sportswear power play. If you need some teamwear, corporate wear, hats, hoodies, toques, he does stickers too. Kyle Douglas, BC Sportswear. Face-off is going to be to the right of Shoe Shack. Meekins, McAllister, Douglas, Pendray, Lalonde. Fogarty's normally on the penalty or power play, but he's in the box. 12 minutes and penalties. Face-off, one back to the line. Pendray takes a look, gets it to Douglas. Douglas tried to get it to Lalonde, split the D. Pontes with some speed. Pontes walks in, couldn't get a shot off. Lalonde bumps her. Now Rockets are getting a penalty. Looks like a hooking penalty. Fogarty's out of the box now. When the ref has to explain it. All right, we got some 4-on-4 action here for a minute 42 seconds. Then we'll have a brief Fogs audio penalty kill. And we'll be back to some 5-on-5. And then an ice clean. At which point I can get a coffee and then go warm up. That's some BMO 4-on-4 action. Compliments of Jeff McCoggan. Buck down low, Weir caught, back to Shotting, shot, saved by Poitras. All right, Day on the draw here. He won it, but it hit the linesman. Possession by Mission. Bray walks in, shot, saved by Poitras. Face off to the right of Poitras this time. Rockets put out Tarian and Sinister. Face off one by the Rockets. Puck is cleared. Bray goes back for it. Pressured by Tarian. Over to Shotting. Shotting to Leighton. Coverly's there. Bumps him. Puck comes out. Weir caught, picks it up. Weir caught behind the net. Konings is there. Konings looks to clear. Shotting. Deflects it. Bray. It's knocked down by Sinister. Coverly. Over to Konings. Konings looking for Tarian, but Coverly's there. Coverly gets knocked down by Bray. Weir caught. Goes wide. Turns it over to Tarian. Tarian looking for Coverly. Coverly has it. He just dumps it in, wants to change. Ewert picks it up. Behind the net. Ewert with some speed. Ewert crosses the line. Thrown out front. Hughes puts it to the corner. Weir caught. Walks in, takes a shot off the side of the net. Puck's in the corner. Fogarty lays out his man. Weir caught. Puck comes out. Penalty is now over to the Stars. They have a power play. Puck is dumped down. Leighton. Face off, outside the line. $12:19 left, 3 seconds left in the penalty. Now I'm getting text messages from Brandy Bobandy. You just can't upload images to the chat. You can talk in the chat, but you can't upload images. Fogarty dumps it out. Penalty is now over. Successful kill. Puck is cleared out by Konings. Ewert has it. McAllister chases. Fogarty pushes him wide. Shot goes wide of the net. Puck cleared out. Meekins goes around Turcotte. Tries to get it to Douglas. Shot scores! Nick McAllister, bullet shot, top corner. Rockets on the board, 4-1. 11:50 remaining, first period. Turcotte went for the hit and missed. So what happens? Just ask Nikita Zadorov. He puts himself out of position all the time. Puck is in possession by Pontes. Pontes, button hooks. Looks for Armour. Dumps it deep. Puck thrown out front, picked off. Meekins was looking for Douglas. Missed, down the ice it goes. And icing with 11:30 left. Puck's going all the way back down to the right of Poitras. Face off one by the Stars. Shot towards net by Bray. Carberly goes around the net, tries to throw it out. Armour intercepts. Puck back to the line. There's Litter that intercepts. Oops, over here, there's the play. Litter tries to get a shot off. It goes wide. Konings tries to pick it up. Pontes is there. He gets pressured by Lawless. Pontes Butnook still has possession. Puck goes right to Litter. He gets knocked down by Scott. Scott jumps in there. Pontes tries to leave it for Armour. Poked away by Day. Puck cleared out. Konings picks it up. Konings cross ice to Coverly. Coverly to Day. Day looking for Mooring. Couldn't get it to him. Puck cleared back. Coverly over to Konings. Konings over to Mooring, looking for Day. Sitting the feet of Armour. Mooring keeps it in. Armour hits him. Head contact call coming up. Day has it. Takes it. Shot. Covered up there by Shushak on the backhand attempt by Scott. 10:18 remaining, which means we're going to a BC Sportswear power play. If you need some corporate wear, team wear hats, hoodies, toques, shirts, golf shirts, probably does pants. He also does stickers. Go see Kyle Douglas, BC Sportswear. If the power play hits, you'll get one of those limited edition keychains if you go down to BC Sportswear and say, go U15 Tier 2 Rockets. Go Bandy, you should go down there in your Flames jersey. He's an Oilers fan, so he'd appreciate it. Meekins loses the draw, goes back to Ewert. Ewert looks to clear. Past Pendre. Wiercott jumps it, looking for the breakaway. Poitras banks it off the backboard, still along. Galon looking cross ice, hits Pendre's skate. Puck back in the corner to Meekins. Meekins turns it over. Leighton backhand saved by Poitras. Meekins tries to get it to Douglas, hopped over his stick. Down the ice it goes. Icing is the call with 9:48 remaining. It was a 4-minute penalty to Armour. So with that, should be an ice clean. And with that, it is ice clean here. So I will get a coffee and I'll be back. Enjoy the break. You go get a coffee, warm up at your place. Look forward to seeing you shortly. We're back here, and once again, it's our Fan of the Month segment. We want to thank our Fan of the Month, Brandy Bobandy Murray here. I'm glad you're here on the AI, or on the screen here. It's not AI. I mean, like I said earlier, I should have used AI to make you look younger, not so much like your grandma with your grandson Walter there. So, anyways, we want to thank our fans. Next month, it actually might even be next week, where we have a new Fan of the Month segment, or Fan of the Week segment, where we will put somebody new on there. Just keep your comments coming. I can see them now. I reconnected. So once they are on there, we can, analyze who our fans are and who aren't our fans, and get them on the show. You too can be like Brandy Bobandy Murray and contributing and making the stream. So Rockets look to bounce back here, down 4-1, going to the power play. BC Sportswear power play for 3:30 left. Hey Jeff, our viewers are requesting you put the penalty on the screen here.
Penalty?
Yeah, the penalty for omission right here. There's no power play shown on the screen, so.
It says it.
I don't think she hit add, and it should be. There, it's on there. So now you just got to adjust it to 3:30. Oh, it won't let you do it, all right.
I don't think
Oh, it's all good. There's 3:30 left in the penalty.
so. Oh yeah, now it's at, it took it off.
I took it off.
Okay, so
All right, we're back here, folks. We will be going live here. I have another sip of coffee. Power play. BC Sportswear power play. Face-off will be to the right of Poitras on the icing. Day, Sinister, Mooring, Fogarty, and Lalonde. Lawless is out there with Fontes. Fontes has it in the corner. Out to the blue line. She has it. It's a back to Shotting, and he just fires it down. Lalonde mishandles it, fired back down by Bray. An aggressive penalty kill here by Mission. Fogarty behind his net, pressured by Pontes. Gets it to Simister. Simister crosses the line, makes a move, but it gets poked off a stick by Bray. In the corner. Puck lost, picked up by Pontes. He banks it to Bray. Bray clears it down the ice. Right to Poitras. Stretch pass out here to Simister. Simister gets it to the line. Tried to get it to Mooring. Just missed him. Puck is cleared. Poitras leaves it. Weircott picks it up. Lalonde bumps him in boards. Day is there. Stolen by Layton. Shot towards the net. Stopped by Weircott. Puck cleared outside the line. Lalonde looking for Fogarty. Fogarty over to Mooring. Mooring tries to get it to Douglas. Douglas behind the net. Just mishandles it. Turcotte's there. Layton can't get it past Fogarty. Throws it towards the net. Deflected and cleared down the ice by Turcotte. Poitras plays it off the boards. Bad bounce. Lively boards here. You got to be careful. Weircott dumps it in. Picked up by Coverley. Coverley skates up the middle. Dangerous play. Still has it. Coverley goes wide. Takes a shot high over the net. Pendray. Far side to Coverley. Coverley dances. Tries to shake off Layton, but Layton's there. Steals it. Douglas takes it. Pressured by Roberts, and Roberts clears it down the ice. Poitras plays it. Leaves it for Coverley. Coverley back to Pendray. Pendray looking for Coverley, but Coverley wasn't ready. Now Meekins has it. 1 minute left in the penalty. Meekins looking for Douglas. Hits the backhand. Couldn't handle it. Roberts, or Ewerts, Roberts actually shotting down the ice. Smith to Konings. 43 seconds left. Konings fans on it. It's in his feet. Now he has it again. Konings crosses the line, dumps it in. Konings behind the net, right to Nugent. Back to Smith at the point. Smith skates around her player, drops it for Konings. Konings to Nugent. Nugent shot, deflected wide. Terrian's there, but Shotting skates onto it. Takes it deep, bumped by Nugent. Puck's in the corner. Smith loses it. Roberts bumped by Nugent. 4 seconds left in the penalty. Penalty is over. Konings has Sinister. Sinister has it. Crosses the line. Takes a shot. Just missed the high short side. Shotting and Sinister going at it. Whistle goes. I don't know why the refs blew the whistle, but they did. Face off in the neutral zone. Day on the draw. Turcotte dumps it in. Poitras leaves it for Lalonde. Lalonde tries to clear. Turcotte keeps it in. Scott's there. Scott bumps Turcotte. Picked up by Day. Pontes keeps it in. Lalonde can't handle it. Picked up by Litter. Down low to Lawless. Litter again to Lawless. Lawless to Litter. Day's there. Lawless tries to get around the lawn. He can't. Mooring kicks at it. Gets it out. Ewert regroups. Gets it to Turcotte. Turcotte to Ewert. Ewert tries to get it to Litter, but it goes right to the lawn. He's tripped up. No call by the ref. Scott drops him. Day drops his man. Day looking for Mooring. Puck in deep. Lalonde just fires it down the ice, and icing is the call here. We'll go back. Do this over. Face off to the right of Poitras. Meekins. Can't handle the draw. Puck comes out. Puck's in the corner. Weircott. Weircott bumped by Pendre. He goes to the corner. Connor goes back. Kept in by Bray. Pendre gets it out, but Connor was there. Meekins tries to play it. Connor blocks. Lalonde gets it to McAllister. Bray has it. Bray to Weircott. Weircott goes wide. It's knocked down by Smith. Looks like Smith's going to get a penalty for tripping. Let's go Rockets. Go get them. Comeback time by Dan Fogarty. Got some angry fans here. Face off to the left of Poitras. Nugent wins it. Back to Shotting. Shotting or Sockting, I don't know. I'm going to call him Shotting, so that's what I'm going to call him all game. Pontes shoots it wide. Puck comes out. Terrian's there. Terrian gets it down deep. Picked up by Lawless. Lawless takes a look. Up to Layton. Layton goes wide. Behind the net, Layton. Layton again. Down low, chips it wide of the net, was Lawless. Right to Nugent, he fires it down. Therrien gives chase, puck's down low behind the net. Layton goes for it, reverses to Schotting. To Pontes. Fogarty's there. Fogarty just fires it in. He decides to be the F1. Pontes, far side to Layton. Layton dumps it in. Lalonde is there and just fires it down the ice. 51 seconds left in the penalty. The Fogues audio penalty kill. Scott knocks his player down. Got cleared out, right to Layton. Layton turns it over. Fogarty clears it. Ewert goes back, Scott gives chase. Puck goes around, Pontes is there. Pontes back to Ewert. Ewert skates up the middle. Right over to Lawless. Lawless with the dipsy doodle. Gets bumped, goes wide. Gets it down low to Weircott. Weircott behind the net. Up to Layton. 4 seconds left in the penalty. To Weircott. Weircott back to Ewert. Ewert over to Pontes. Pontes shot high over the net. Puck goes around, kept in. Has Scott on the stretch. Oh, he just couldn't get it to him. Scott dumps it in. Puck is picked up there by Ewert. Throws it up to Weircott. Bumped by Fogarty. Weircott makes a move, scores. The end of the power play there. The Rockets were a little disorganized, looking to change. Turnover. Stars made him pay. 5-1, 1:42 remaining. Day wins the draw. Pendrick tries to go back to Day, but picked up by Mallow. Hughes knocks down his player. Day looking for Sinister. Bumps into Turcotte. Day looking for Hughes. Turcotte to Mallow. Roberts gives chase. Bell is there. Turned over Day. Off the boards. Right to Sinister. Sinister holds up shot. Saved by Shushak. Sinister takes out Bray. Net comes off. Whistle goes. Face-off will be inside the mission zone here. Beaton's on the draw. Picked up by Lawless. Gets it to Armour. Puck cleared out. Pontes goes wide. Pressured by Konings. She still has it. Wide again. Button hooks in the corner. Behind the net to Litter. Litter. Goes it out front. Lawless shot. Saved by Poitras. Coverly going to the box, or Meekin's going to the box now for roughing. Brutal call by the ref. Got to let the players play, protect the goalies. 4 minutes for head contact. That's ridiculous, but that's what I saw that. I guess you're not allowed to protect the goalies anymore. Face-off won by Lawless. Back to the point. Another Fogues audio penalty kill for 4 minutes. And you got an event coming up. Needs a band, lighting, staging, sound equipment, contact, and Fogarty Fogues audio. Puck cleared out. Douglas gives chase. Socking. Got a piece of it. Puck picked up by Layton. Layton goes wide, crosses the line. Puck shot high and wide. Douglas tried to clear. Lawless is there. Lawless goes wide. Puck thrown out front. Whistle goes. That concludes the second period here. Score is 5-1. Rockets have about 20 or 30 penalties. I'm not sure. All right, I don't see any new comments, so I won't put them on the stream here. But once again, I want to thank our fan of the month, Brandy Murray, for all those comments on the live stream. Glad you're here. If you want me to use AI, I will make you look younger and not like an old grandma. I love to see your grandson Walter in the picture with you. Glad you're a fan of the month. And like I said, the month's almost over, so we'll have a new fan of the month next month. Or we might switch to a fan of the week segment. We will see. So Rockets are going to need a big comeback here in the third period. Got to make something happen. Might have to take some chances here. They got to stay out of the box. I know it's difficult because you just breathe the wrong way and you're getting a penalty. Or if you stand in front of the net and you let a fart go, you're getting a penalty. There's not much you can do here. Got an equipment issue with Penticton. The ref buttons up the strap for him. Face off at center here. 3:23 left in the penalty. Meekins for head contact, aka protecting the goalie. Puck is cleared by Smith. Goes down to Sockting. Sockting up to Layton. Layton cuts in, makes a move. What a save by Poitras. Puck is cleared out. Pass Sockting. Sockting takes a look. Looking for Layton. Ends up on Weircott's stick. Weircott cross ice to Pontes. Pontes gets bumped by Penticton. Smith is there. Pontes again has it, tries to go front. Scott has it, chips it off the boards and down. Ref blows it, thought it hit somebody, but it didn't. Face-off will be at center. It was a missed call by the ref. Isn't the first one that he's missed or got wrong or didn't call. But at least he got the call right, and the play will be at center, not back in the Rocket zone. Puck back to the Stars. Bray loses it. Nugent knocks in. Shot by Shushak. Puck sitting there. Simister runs into Bray. Puck cleared out. Puck comes out. Simister runs into Bray again. Gets the puck, dumps it in. Mallow behind the net. Looks for Bray. Bray across ice. Looking for the stretch pass. Fan on it, but Bell's there. Looking for Armour. Quick whistle by the ref as the puck hit Poitras' pad and bounced out front. Finally, the Rockets get a break from this ref. We got 2:02 left in the penalty to Meekins. The double minor for protecting the goalie. Lawless, Weircott, and Pontes back out there as usual. Played probably over half the game already because of all these penalties. Layton, far side, over to Pontes again. Pontes gets bumped by Fogarty, falls down. Weircott picks it up, around the net, takes a look, throws it out front. Layton can't handle it. Day is there, and down the ice it goes. Shushak forced to play it right to Ewert. Ewert gets it to Layton. Layton goes cross ice to Pontes. Pontes with some speed crosses the line. Over to Lawless. Back to shot. Ewert. Lawless again. Ewert to Lawless. Lawless to Ewert. Ewert shot deflects off a Weircott. Up down low, Lawless to Weircott. Hits Poitras in the mask. Layton in the corner. Puck was picked up there by Lalonde. Down the ice it goes. Shushak plays it. Right to Ewert. Ewert to Layton to Weircott. Weircott can't handle it this time. Puck is cleared down. Ewert blocks it. Puck cleared up. Down the ice by McAllister. Sochting picks it up, goes up the middle with some speed. Sochting stops up, takes a shot off the stick of Poitras. Mooring. Turcotte gets it in. Turcotte in the corner. Throws it out front, cross ice. Couldn't hit the backdoor pass to Layton. Puck cleared down by the Rockets. No icing because there's 4 seconds left in the penalty. Penalty is over. Roberts gets it. Deakins is there. Bell crosses the line. He gets bumped by Coverley. Meekins off the board, Sochting. Throws it on net, covered up by Poitras. 16:21 left here, third period. 5-1 game for Mission. Lawless, Litter, and Pontes. Bray and Armour. Litter back looking for Armour, poked away by Douglas. Douglas just chops it in. Armour goes back for it. Off the glass. Pass Coverley. Coverley reverses. Litter's there, he gets hit by Meekins. Puck's in the corner. Lawless. Litter bumps Meekins. Meekins chops at it. Puck goes to the backboards. Terrian steps down. Puck gets rimmed around. Konings is there. Has Terrian on the cross. Picked off by Bray. Bang pass to Lawless. Coverley. Tries to clear, hits Litter in the face. Puck's in the feet of Lawless. He pokes at it. Day is there. Litter seals. Litter takes a shot. Gloved by Poitras. Whistle goes. 15:23 remaining, third period. It's time for the TSN turning point right here. Starts with 1. Down by 4. We'll see what the Rockets can do. They can bounce back. You can either dig down, be deep, find a way, or you can fold like a cheap tent. We'll find out what the Rockets are made of here. Day wins the draw. Lalonde looking for Fogarty. Fogarty around. Mooring has to step down. Ewert pinched as well. Puck cleared. Layton kept it in. Ewert looking far side. Gets Connor. Connor gets it to Layton. Layton behind the net. Throws it out front. Puck sitting there. Weircott couldn't get a shot off. Scott just clears it. High bounce, down the ice it goes, and icing with 14:53 remaining here, third period. Score is 5-1. Face off to the left of Poitras. Nugent on the draw. Wins it to the corner. Fogarty picks it up. Fogarty tries to clear. Weircott keeps it in. Shoots it high over the net. It's the back glass. Connor shakes. Puck goes to the corner. Thrown out front. Down the ice it goes. Turcotte gives chase. Simister chases him. Turcotte button hooks. Maintains possession off the boards for Weircott. Just missed and icing. 14:26 remaining, third period. 5-1. The fans at the arena trying to get the Rockets back in this one. The Rockets bench looks like a graveyard. Not a lot of energy on it. Hopefully they get something positive here. Get the energy back. Puck goes down low. Hughes shoots it towards the net. Shushak with the save. Simister's there. Simister tries to get it to Hughes. He does. Hughes takes a shot. Just wide of the net. Puck sitting there. Simister and Stockton. Puck goes behind the net. Clear up to Bell. Bell looking for Roberts. Simister picks it up. He wants to change. Fires it down the ice. 13:51 remaining. Lawless on the draw versus Meekins. He's going forward. Smith gets there. Off the boards looking for McAllister. Another high hit. High armor. We'll see if it's 2 or 4. 2 minutes. We get 4 minutes, they only get 2, so that's how it works for head contact in Penticton. Meekins on the draw. Puck goes back, Smith tries to go deep, does, gets it to McAllister. McAllister back to Smith, Smith couldn't handle it. Smith goes back, picks it up in her own zone. Bang pass to Pendray. Pendray looking for McAllister. Just missed and icing. 13:21. .139 left in the penalty. Lawless going forward. Gets it deep. Fogarty flicks it up. Pontes picks it up. She wants it. Crosses the line. Killing time. Gets bumped by Meekins. Still has the puck. Pontes takes a look. Meekins pressured by Pontes. Still has it. Meekins. Douglas takes his high stick to the face. Puck's in the corner. Picked off there by Turcotte, and he fires it down. Poitras plays it, leaves it for Fogarty. Fogarty regroups. Looking for Terrian. Terrian pass intercepted. Ewert. Day is there, bumps it over. Bray clears. Layton swings at it, goes right to Weircott. Weircott, shot gloved by Poitras. 12:14 left third period, 33 seconds left in the penalty. Day versus Layton. Face off 1 to Coverley. Coverley regroups, pressured by Layton. Coverley throws up the middle to Bray. Puck's intercepted. Those are the ones you got to skate up when they're trapping. Mooring to Day. Day can't handle it. Puck is loose, picked up by Layton. Layton has Weircott with him. Puck goes cross ice, deflected. Penalty's now over. That concludes the BC Sports Sport power play. Coverley battles Weircott. Puck's in the corner. Day joins the play. Day picks it up. Looking for Terrian. Terrian with a breakaway. Terrian shoots, scores! Lucas Terrian. 5-2, the Rockets back in this game. Lucky Lucas Terrian, son of two-time Ringette Coach of the Year Terry Terrian with a goal. I hope you're watching that one on the elliptical machine, Terry, doing that workout. Leg day can take a break, can celebrate. 210 jumping jacks, Terry. Hopefully that sparks some life into the Rockets here. 11:19 left, starts with one. See another one here, 5-2, down by 3. Nugent gets the puck to Simister, he takes a shot, deflected out of play. Face-off will be probably to the right, maybe to the left, you never know. Looks like it will be to the left. I guess the ref didn't want to skate to the other side, so we'll have it on this side. Face-off won by Nugent to Simister. He button hooks. Forehand shot, puck's deflected. Scott can't handle it. Ewert tried to go around Nugent, couldn't. Puck goes in the corner, Smith steps down. Puck comes out, Simister skates back, he's pressured. Goes cross ice to Nugent. Nugent looking for Scott. Scott deflects it. Puck's down low, Turcotte picks it up. Turcotte over to Ewert. Ewert flips it out. Bell skates onto it, past Smith, shot, scores. Bell wanted it more than Smith, got there first, fired it 5-hole and beat Poitras 6-2 now. 10:40 remaining, still time. The Rockets gotta want this more than Mission, and right now they don't. Mission is beating them in all aspects of the game. Eakins gets it to Alon. Face off to the left of Poitras. Nugent tries to win it. Puck goes to the blue line, picked off. Scott and Simister. To Simister, takes a shot, saved by Shushak. Roberts. Back to Scott. Scott looking for Nugent. Nugent tries to chip it past Stockton. He does. Looking for Simister. Puck gets deflected by Turcotte. Puck thrown towards the net. Stockton and Simister collide. Kept in by Nugent. It's offside. Rockets tag up. Puck's down low. Picked up by Turcotte. Looking for Roberts. Roberts. High lob pass to Bell. Bell skates onto it. Takes a shot. Saved by Poitras. He covers up. 8:08 remaining. 6-2 for Mission. Eakins wins the draw to the corner. Puck's down low. Pontes. Pontes for Lawless. Puck sitting there, comes out front. McAllister's there. McAllister with some speed. Crosses the line. Goes wide. Button hooks. Bumped by Ewert. Loses the puck. Lawless tries to clear. Konings couldn't keep it in. Puck comes out. Pontes throws it to the net. Saved by Poitras. Shot by Ewert. Fanned on it. Rebound. Pontes goes wide. Lawless couldn't filter or put it into the back door. Or Litter, I should say. Lawless is there. Looks like there's going to be a Mission penalty to Pontes for head contact. Probably 2, because it's only 2. We'll see the official call right here. 7:22, we got a BC Sports Wear power play. Need some corkwear, teamwear, hats, hoodies, toques, shirts. Go see Kyle Douglas. He does stickers too. BC Sportswear. 2-minute penalty to Pontes. Terrian, Mooring, Day. Andre Smith. Face off won by Layton. Puck is shot out to Weircott, but Smith was there. Picked off by Layton now. Layton between the legs, couldn't get a shot off. Mooring's there, ties him up. Pendre turns it over to Layton, but Smith gets it. The net is off. Whistle goes. Face-off will be to the left of Poitras. Face-off won by Kelowna. Pendre picks it up, stops behind the net, takes a look, goes up to Mooring. Mooring to Terrian. Terrian couldn't handle the pass. Puck is cleared back to Smith. Smith takes a hit from Bell. Day up the middle, kicks at it to his stick, gets possession, throws it to the net. Mooring couldn't get to it. Puck is cleared outside the line. Bell skates on it. Scott leaves it for Smith. Smith to Mooring. Mooring shot blockered away by Shushak. Day has it behind the net. 55 left in the penalty. Tries to get up front. Bell's there. He just clears it out. Fogarty. Crosses the line. Button hooks. Turned right into Mallow. Mallow takes it. Day hits him. Puck is cleared down the ice to the right of Poitras. Picked up by Lalonde. Lalonde looks for Scott on the stretch. Puck ends up on Day's stick to Mooring. Scott skates onto it. Scott just dumps it in. Lawless is there. Lawless has it, fires it down. 17 seconds left in the penalty to Pontes. Lalonde picks it up. Button hooks, regroups, gets it to Coverley. Coverley pressured by Mallow. Coverley skates it up. Penalty's now over. 5-on-5 again. Coverley goes wide. Gets it to Simister. Simister on his backhand, couldn't handle it. Pontes picks it up with some speed. He skates in, button hooks. Throws it to Scott. Scott couldn't handle it. Simister tried to get it to him. Scott looked the wrong way. Puck in front of us. Simister goes to pick it up for the Rockets. Moves around his player, turns it over. Weircott has it, bumped by Scott. Goes right to Pontes. Clears it out, looking for Lawless. Smith is there. Bumps it to Simister, to Scott. Scott tried to dump it in. Bray was there. Rockets change. Bray has it, skates it in. Takes a shot wide of the net. McAllister gets it out. Armour tries to dump it in, hits the ref. Connor is offside. Pendre goes around Connor. Pendre again. Crosses the line. Stops, button hooks. Puck in his feet. Armour picks it up, tries to clear. Hughes takes a shot wide of the net. Rockets were changing. Weircott skates onto it. Takes a shot, saved by Poitras. Puck sitting there. Couldn't cover it up. Whistle goes. Another one of those where Poitras didn't have it. Ref didn't see it, but blows the whistle anyways, which works out to the Rockets' benefit. 6-2, 3:52 remaining. Face off to the right of Poitras. Layton on the draw, going up against Meekins. Face off one by Meekins to the corner. Lalonde and Weircott battle. Puck goes to Konings behind the net. Meekins is there. Meekins crosses the line. It's knocked down. Alon swings at it, just misses. Layton's there. Layton throws it to the front, loses it, goes to the half boards. Cleared out. Sockting. Tries to get around Meekins, can't. Meekins pokes it away. He just fires in, goes for a change. 3:10 remaining in the game. Puck on Turcotte's stick. He just banks it off the boards. Mooring clears it out. Puck goes back. Turcotte. Far side for Connor. Connor looks for Litter, picked off. Tarian has it. Gets it to Day. Day tried to make a pass, couldn't do it. Got cleared by Mooring. Over to Tarian. Tarian takes a hit, gets the puck in. Ewert picks it up behind his net, clears it off the boards, hits the linesman. Coverley to Tarian. Tarian couldn't handle it, dumps it in. Armour picks it up, fans on it. Mooring pressures. Back to Pendre at the line. Takes a shot, blockered away by Shushak. Picked up by Pontes behind the net. To Ewert. Ewert off the boards for Litter. He just missed. Comes out. Konings is there, so is Pendre. Pendre off the boards. Just missed. Ewert goes cross ice for Litter. Litter missed. Lalonde is there. Skates onto it, chips it. Lalonde still has it 2-on-1. Lalonde shot just wide on the far side. He had it, but he missed. Konings goes back for it. 1:40 left in the game. Konings hit from behind by Lawless. Puck past to Scott on a breakaway. Scott shot saved by Shushak. Puck cleared out. Litter had it poked off his stick by Lalonde. Puck in the corner. Now behind the net, Pontes. Spins. Puck thrown out front. Clear to the line. Bray takes a shot. Blocked by Scott. Another scoring opportunity for Owen Scott here. Takes a shot. Blocker sticked away there by Shushak. Last minute of the game. Puck clear to the line. Coverley keeps it in. He gets bumped by Bell. Puck is cleared out. Scott is there. Tries to go cross ice. Roberts blocks it. Puck's in the corner, rimmed around. Pendre gets it to Sinister. Puck cleared out. Bray couldn't handle it. Puck's down low. Scott gives chase. Bray does a lob pass looking for Bell. Bell couldn't get the alley-oop pass play to work. Roberts has it. Goes down to low. Roberts is there battling Scott. Nugent. 15 seconds left. Pendre chips it off the boards. Picked off by Ewert. He gets hit by Nugent. That's a boarding penalty, probably 5 because it's against Kelowna. That was a 2-minute boarding call, but we'll see. Hopefully the player is all right. Don't like to see kids get injured, especially this late in the game. He's getting up on his own. Seems to be okay. 2 minutes for boarding. So once again, those tuning in wanting to know what a boarding call is, if the boards are the punishment on the hit, That is the easiest way to explain it. The hit should be the punishment, not the boards. So that is why the call. All right, that concludes the game. 6-2 is your final. Rockets look to regroup this afternoon when they play Coeur d'Alene. 5 o'clock start. Good show of sportsmanship. Players shake hands. So we'll tune in here for the player of the game presentations. Our certain player goes to Malcolm Hughes. Player of the game, Owen Scott. Congratulations, Owen. Great game. Hardest working player announced by Weircott goes to Oliver Sochting. Hardest working player goes to Brenna Pontes. Great game by all around. So once again, we'll be back at 5 o'clock this evening. Make sure